Hi everyone, this is Kayleen Kim and Arshia Sistet. Today we're going to be making a different apple pie variation. One is a traditional apple pie and the second is an apple pie trifle.
Welcome to the recipe of the first variation of apple pie, toned down, small, and cute mini apple pies. This delectable treat is the perfect bite of flaky pie crust filled with delicious cinnamon apple filling and a buttery crumble topping, a unique taste on a Thanksgiving classic. First, let's go over the ingredients necessary to make this recipe. To make the apple pie filling, you'll need 3 cups of Granny Smith apples, which are around 3 to 4 apples, 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1½ cups of granulated sugar, 2 tablespoons of ground cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of butter, chilled and cut into 12 equal portions, and 1 box of pre-made pie crust. To make the crumble topping, you'll need 4 tablespoons of butter, which are slightly softened, and ½ cup of brown sugar, and a ½ cup of all-purpose flour. To make this dessert, you'll also need necessary equipment: knives, spoons, measuring tools, 2 bowls, a spatula, vegetable peeler, a cookie cutter, preferably one with 3.5-inch diameter, and a muffin tin. On to the actual baking part. For the pie filling, peel and dice 3 cups of tart apples into small, even bite-sized pieces. Take the pre-made pie crust out of the refrigerator about 15 minutes before you are going to begin making the mini pies. Sprinkle the apple pieces with lemon juice to keep them from browning. Next, place the apple pieces in a mixing bowl and then add flour, sugar, and cinnamon. Toss the apples in the flour mixture until they are completely coated. For the crumble topping, add the flour, brown sugar, and cubed cold butter into a separate mixing bowl. Mix it together with a fork until crumbly. Unroll the first circle of pre-made pie crust. Next, press the mini crust down into a muffin tin. Lightly brush the egg whites onto the inside of the pie crusts. Fill the pie crust with 1/4 cup of the apple mixture, and then top the apple mixture with a 1 tablespoon of crumb mixture. The final step is baking it in an oven preheated to 400 degrees for 18 to 22 minutes. There you have it. Please cool before serving.
Now, on to the second variation of a recipe for apple pie. This recipe is really simple and can be done with ingredients you may have at home. It's easy to make, can be whipped up in 10 minutes for a Friendsgiving party or even when you want to watch holiday movies in your sweats. It's delectable, sweet, and all things delicious, and well worth your time. The ingredients and tools you need are really simple for this recipe. All you're going to need is either a mason jar or glass jar, a knife, a fork or a spoon, apple pie filling or an apple pie, pound cake or even granola, whipped cream, and sprinkles or caramel, whatever you like to top off any type of sundae or trifle you make. So I started off with apple pie. I love the crust in apple pie, so I decided to put that on the bottom. This is a maple and brown sugar apple pie from Ralph's if you want to try. Next, you're going to be putting pound cake. I'm not a big fan of granola with apple pie, so I like pound cake. This is my vanilla pound cake with buttercream icing. Next, you're going to top it off with some whipped topping. I love whipped cream. And finally, top it out with the sprinkles, because why not? Sprinkles are amazing, and don't knock it until you try it. Thank you so much for watching Kayleen and I make our versions of apple pie. One very traditional and the other with its own twist. If you liked any of these recipes, make sure to try them and let us know which one is better. Make sure to also continue keeping up with the Portola Pilot through our website, social media platforms, and issues. Have a great rest of your day, and make sure to eat a slice of apple pie today too.